Okie dokie, what do we have here? It's a new augment, backline blueprint. Oh, goodbye, new augment. Okay, so this is a timebreaker opener. So Ezreal Pantheon, a timebreaker. Every time you win, you get an orb you can sell for 1 XP. And every time you lose, you get a free reroll that will stack. From what I've seen, I actually really liked Pantheon as a early game frontline. So, like Ezreal, Gnar, Pantheon, that's a pretty solid start. Can definitely use that. Are there enough ingredients to cook with? Maybe. We'll see. The thing is, like, is it really about quantity? Like, having a few quality ingredients lets you do a lot more than a bunch of low-tier ingredients. So, quality over quantity, in my opinion. Like, I don't need 20 artifacts. I just need, like, 3 artifacts that are amazing and synergize with a lot of stuff. None of the gift stuffs I gave are here to enjoy the emojis.
To get through me.
There's no zillion to fix Timebreaker XP, right? No. I mean, to be fair, you don't have to sell uneven orbs, but... Oh yeah, he has one of the new artifacts, the RE thing. I believe it kind of works like the... It kind of works like that one anomaly thing. The... what's the name of it?
I've got this space-time on lock.
Hey! Who's doing that? Stop! Eh! Yeah, this is, I mean, I tried making, I mean, you can make interactions technically with YouTube chat as well, but this is something YouTube could definitely improve. The redeem system in Twitch makes it a lot easier to have like an interactive stream. With YouTube, you would have to handle everything through commands, which is kind of a pain. Because you would also have to like memorize all the commands. Can Gwen Duck dance? I mean, I can. I haven't used it in a while. You mean this one, right? Poor Gwen Duck, man. When's the next time we're gonna see Shadow Isles or Gwen? Well, we technically have Space Groove Gwen here, but yeah. Poor Gwen. What is this? Oh, this is mystery loot. When you reach 50 gold, gain a component and will earn 4 gold. Yeah, it's like Aurelion is all... Like, Aurelion reminds me the most of the legend, right? Because with Aurelion, it's a lot about, like, these quests type things that just accelerate your level rush. Which also means I will likely not like Aurelion's soul very much when I see him. Because he always has this favor that gives you 20 gold when reaching 9. So I feel like when you see Aurelion in your, like, starting screen, it's gonna be like, well, time to level 9 rush, because otherwise I'm way behind tempo. At least there's Timebreaker to fix the cognitive text augment. Carousels are gone for this set, but they'll probably return. They will probably return. Who's that on the left? Who's on the left? What do you mean? Oh, you mean Thresh. Was Thresh on the left. Yeah, so here I ended up getting a duplicator from Thresh and a bunch of units, and the other guy got a small duplicator. And I also know you can get a pocket recombobulator, so yeah, there's a lot of outcomes you can get. It's such an evil augment. Gain 1 gold and 1 XP. It's actually untakeable. At least, I mean, you can use Timebreaker to fix it, but it is quite the evil augment. Yeah, for me, Rast is just, I don't know, he kind of just feels like Leona, you know, it's like, nice tier 3 tank, can put it in, fits into everything. Really strong value for stage 2 and 3. I like Rast a lot. I will be curious to see if we can make Samira work. The thing is, like, her damage is just so low. Whenever an enemy is knocked up, deal 55 physical damage. I don't know, man. It's just, like, I think right now I'm just testing the knockup of Samira together with the Rast knockup, right? So if you pay close attention, if Rast finishes his cast, he will knock up people, and then Samira should deal some damage to them. Let's see. It's hard to spot though. I feel like Talia was easier to follow with the stone chuck. I mean, she's the Riot Fun approved version of Talia, I would say. Talia was, I think, a lot crazier in terms of damage. They went like very safe with Samira. So I have my doubts that Samira, like that the knockup comp will actually work. I have my doubts about that. Because if you take a look at the numbers and the amount of knockups you have, I just don't think you have anything comparable. I mean, Talia also had stuff like Cyan in late game, and he was just like charging across the entire board, knocking everybody up, which was like so awesome. And the thing is, like, with Talia, we also had stuff like Trickster's Class, which I think we don't have anymore. So it's gonna be harder to create duplicates. It's like Darius Execute, it doesn't exist. Darius Execute, man, that's such a meme. I mean, the thing is, like, Double Trouble doesn't exist anymore. They replaced it with Tutanki. Tutanki gives you bonus HP, and when one of them dies, the other one gains a shield. It's a very, very defensive version of Double Trouble. Should I have a knockup? No. Talon rerollable? I think so, yeah. Especially with the right Stargazer. What are my hobbies outside of this? This is not my hobby, this is my job. TFT is not my hobby, TFT is 100% my job. Set 17 will be on PBE in Tuesday, Wednesday next week. So in like 2 days, 2-3 days. Right now we're just watching a recording of a playtest. Like, the Samira damage is there. I mean, it is a 2-star tier 3 unit in stage 3, 1. So it would kind of be awkward to have her be weak at this moment, but yeah. I'm still not that convinced. Especially, like, if you, like, the thing is, like, why play Samira if you can be like, oh, I'll just play, like, I'll just play Replicator Misfortune and just hit the enemy backline. And that's probably gonna feel like a million times more useful. Cho does not have a knockup. Cho has like an eating and gaining permanent HP type spell. I'd have to double check who has a knockup. Like Samira has a knockup herself. Ras has a knockup. Nunu has a big AoE knockup. But then then I actually have to think a lot about who has a knockup in this set. I think the original Meepsy does have one, like the non-hero Meepsy has a knockup. Well, technically hero Meepsy has a knockup too. My hobbies, swimming in the pond, eating bread, annoying old people. Does that count as a hobby? Getting chased by dogs. The groove is a pretty strange trait. I don't know, like Space Groove was a weird trait to play. I'm not fully convinced by it. My hobby is role-playing. No Ras 2-star, sadly. Yeah, I'm not sure about Samira yet. I also wonder if she's gonna need like either attack speed or a Shojin or something. Time will tell. It's also unclear if she needs more space grooves to properly function. She does feel like, overall Samira does feel quite similar to Misfortune, so I'm not sure if she's gonna have that much of a purpose. But right now she feels too slow. Like, I don't have a generator, right? Like, I think I wanted to do Ginzo here as the mana generator, but she probably needs Shojin or Ginzo to cast multiple times. Like, pure DPS doesn't work. You can only do this with like something like Jhin. After fielding 6 non-unique traits in a player combat, gain a random emblem and a Reforger. Yeah, so Aurelian keeps giving you like quests that have like rewards if you accomplish the condition. He doesn't give you straight up power. Diana was a 3-cost and she was honestly quite good. I like Diana. If you have a good Arbiter trait, I can see Diana reroll working. Changes to items. I think the only change is that we get the Divine Artifacts and we remove the Darken Artifacts. I think that's the main item change. Yeah, Space Groove is supposed to be a vertical, but yeah, we'll see. I haven't actually seen people play Space Groove all that much. Did you know bread is bad for ducks? Yes, I know. It's especially the white bread because it quills up in their stomach, and it's also fairly nutritional deficient. Like, it can cause nutritional deficiency, and it can cause them to drown because it like soaks up water and stays in their stomach. That's why you should feed like whole seeds and stuff like this to ducks. Just healthier for them. I think artifacts are a lot better to sets because they're adding these 9 divine artifacts that they're looking pretty interesting. Especially the Yasuo artifact was quite interesting to play around. Eating grapes is great. It's just something natural, I suppose. Okay, we finally got the Ginzo and we got ourselves Marauder Emblem. This was from the Aurelian quest, right? Yeah. I mean, this item build you can do like Samira into Jhin technically, because I'm pretty sure Jhin doesn't mind having Ginzo, IE, and Striker.
I'm gonna clean this galaxy from the inside out.
Set release will be Tuesday evening or Wednesday. Depends on your time zone as well. If you're Europe, it's gonna be like, I don't know, like 9 PM Tuesday. If you're like Asia, then it's gonna be like probably like 3 or 4 in the morning on Wednesday. Now, divine artifacts are treated the same as artifacts. They can appear in Portable Forge. Yeah, this Samira is already looking a lot healthier with the Genzo. Definitely looks better. Voyager emblem. Yeah, that's a pretty strange one because you get like different values. Yeah, so in case you're wondering, there's this psionic item on Nar. It can reduce armor by a flat amount, but it has a cooldown. So, for example, like you can see like how Misfortune and Samira, they have a lot like small ticks of damage. Unfortunately, this doesn't properly work. The same way Blighting Jewel has an eternal cooldown, this psionic item also has a cooldown. So it's not gonna be that efficient at reducing somebody to 0 armor. Best user probably is Graves because of his buckshot. So Graves definitely looked like the most, or like he looked like the best user for this item. Wario, thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you. Radiant Kale artifact is just double the stats. I mean, it has a pretty decent amount of like base stats, and the other two items transform Radiant after like, I don't know, after like 16 rounds in combat or something. Will the god system get boring? Doesn't matter. It's just gonna be like here for a few months and then they're gonna go back to carousels as far as I know. Pretty sure the carousels being gone is a one-time thing. I always watch your videos to fall asleep since like a year, first time catching you live. Oh, does that mean you couldn't sleep well in March? I'm so sorry. But no worries. There will be a lot of videos from now on. Lifting competition is definitely removed, I think. Yeah, like lifting competition has to be removed because there's not even a tier 5 brawler. Lifting competition only made sense in combination with the unlock mechanic as well. Is there an augment for Kane? Maybe, I don't know. So glad you're back. I'm so glad you guys are back. I mean, Kane carry could be fun, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I just hope that hero augments will be a bit more impactful. I felt like if I had a criticism for set 16, I was actually not happy with the state of hero augments in 16. Not only did we have very few hero augments, the ones we got were pretty whatever. So definitely hoping to have more fun with hero augments in the future. Loving this Jhin though, man. Jhin is a lot of fun. Look at that. Nice try, Aurelian. Also, I need to check how Yasuo works with the Jhin. Yasuo artifact with Jhin is a big question for me. I tried playing the non-mech Aurelian, like the one with the laser, and that guy just straight up deals negative damage, man. Like I was like, what are they like? What were they thinking? You know? I don't know, the non-upgraded Aurelian, it just felt like like for a tier 4 unit, his damage was a joke. Did we ever had an Omega boring Jhin unit? Yeah, I think so. I think we had some Jhins that were a little bit lame. But to be fair, like the peak of Jhin is just very high. Like set 10 Jhin was crazy. This Jhin is also a lot of fun, so. Pretty strong Kai'Sa here with 6 Darkstar. So this is when you reach level 9, gain 20 gold. And this is a random boon from any god. Will I make more collab videos with Brother Man? We'll see. I mean, Shoko and TFT is definitely an interesting journey. He seems pretty taken in by Slay Spire, so we'll see, we'll see. I believe there's no Rakan, and the Xayah is a Guild Xayah reprint, but she's very strong. Probably the strongest T4 unit we have at the moment. Oh, so this is a bug in case you're wondering. Very unfortunate for me. So instead of getting a random boon, I get an item that says random boon. So, not exactly what I wanted. I think when I, like right now I'm confused. Like right now I'm like, am I supposed to give this item to a unit and then something happens? I was like, what is happening? Like I'm trying to read it. It's like, what is happening? So right now I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'm supposed to give this to a unit. So I give it to Nunu and then nothing is happening. And I'm like, okay, well that was not it. So yeah, I'm down one of my god choices here, unfortunately, because of this. I think aura farming is gonna be pretty good in this set. Like Sona, Morgana, Vex, Graves, you can easily play around those. Blitzcrank is always a nice aura farming just to have happen for the front line, so same for Shen. Honestly, I think aura farming is gonna be really good in this set. Just like low rolling aura farming, I think, is gonna be difficult. Can Lulu be a carry this set? She maybe. So the problem with Lulu is like she has 2 parts in her spell, and the second part of her spell changes according to, like, it can change at the start of the game. So Lulu carry might need a specific secondary effect to function. Reforge the random boon. This is a recording, so it's not like I can change any of my decisions here. But it probably wouldn't do anything. It's just a bugged out item. Yeah, this guy just ran over me at the moment. Nobody escapes. Okay. So this this sword thingy in the middle, you see this is coming from Shen. The way it kind of works is that if it gives a buff in a circle, and if you are a tank or a fighter, I think you get a defensive buff, and the others get an offensive buff, like attack speed or something. I'd have to reread exactly what the Bulwark trait does, but it was something like that. So Thresh Blessing is that you constantly roll a dice, and the dice can give you like loot, it can give you gold. So here it rolled a 1 and I got gold. And next round it's gonna roll again, and then it's gonna roll again. So it's like it's a constant RNG roll, and you can get a combat buff where you get like HP, you can get gold, it's stuff like that. I mean, the thing is, like, the actual, like, 4th augment boons, they're not intended to be, like, game-changing. Because if they make the 4th boon too powerful, then people will always make their decisions to align with a specific god. And Riot doesn't want that. Riot wants the decision to be based on multiple factors. So every time the 4th augment here, or, like, the final boon is too powerful, you can expect Riot to nerf it. So in this case, we got like the Thresh randomized roll stuff, but yeah. 4/7 does not have a creep round anymore. No, it's a rerollable item armory, plus you get a guaranteed 4th augment with a fairly low power input. Yeah, with fairly low power. Have I seen the for fun patch changes for Sid 16? I saw that you can get Zahen now without the hero augment, which was predictable, but still nice. Oh yeah, wait, is this game? I think something fun might happen in this game. We'll see. Trying to remember if it's this game or not. This was a 2 roll, which gives me... I think this was a combat buff, the 2. It's like HP or something. Or attack speed. Man, I could use more frontline, that's for sure. I have way too much backline and not enough front. I mean, Ilaoi gives me... Like, I removed some snipers here, I think, to just try to add more frontline at the moment. To help out the Jhin a bit more. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I said it in the first impressions video, but I'm pretty sure. I think it's safe to say that Jhin will be more popular than Graves, just because of how visually satisfying his ability is. People will play, and he's also very useful as 1-star, so Jhin will see a lot of play. Okay, what did we get here? We got Kindred and Corki. I mean, it feels like the Thresh boon definitely can potentially give you a lot of power, but it's kind of balanced by... It's kind of balanced by you not having control over what you're getting. Command a unit to reduce their mana cost by 15%. Pretty good. Like, for the mechas, it's kind of a bit strange. I like Aurelian, at least the like, Vorgot, I like both forms. Aurelian, I like the transformed form. And Galio is a miss at the moment for me. It's hard to make out what Galio is supposed to be doing. And most of the time, he feels rather underwhelming. So I feel like they still have some work on Galio. He's supposed to be like this AD tank or AD fighter-ish. I don't even know if Galio is a tank or not. But I think he's supposed to be like an AD tank-ish unit, but doesn't really feel like... He's not dealing enough damage to justify the AD part of it, but he's also... His kit doesn't really give him a lot of protection, so... putting tank items on Galio also doesn't feel that satisfying. So... Galio right now is a bit of a miss for me. Oh, we got a Jhin mirror. Same item build as well. Rip me. We went for Warren. I'm struggling. No. I mean, Ornn is a decent tank. I probably should have played more Warren in the playtest. He felt fairly useful. What is this? Command a unit to stun enemies within 3 hexes if it dies. Yeah, somebody in Discord did the question whether or not this would work on Z clones. Like, if Z copies himself, does he also copy the mod? And would the mod work? Because if it works, then maybe there's some shenanigans with this Disruptor mod plus Horizon Focus on Z, and then just create a bunch of AoE exploding copies. Could be fun if it works like that. So that's something on my to-do list. Okay, we got another double T4 unit here, Kindred and Nunu again. Got a Sona too. Yeah, with Nunu, I feel like Nunu is probably gonna need a Protector's Vow to get the ult faster, and even with Protector's Vow, like, I actually know, Nunu definitely needs Protector's Vow. Because right now he's just taking too long to function. Choo. Man, but Jhin is satisfying to play. You don't even need that many snipers. I just have a lot of snipers partly because of the emblem here, but yeah. Jhin does not need a lot of snipers to function. I think a dual setup with Xayah is easy. It's another double tier 4 unit. I actually got a lot of value now from the Thresh. Yeah, right now I'm trying to figure out who's the better tank. Because what's weird is Shen is not a tank. Shen is a fighter. So Blitzcrank is a magic fighter. Shen is a magic fighter. It makes it really, really awkward with itemization. Because you would think that it makes sense to put like these tank items on Shen and Blitz. But it's actually not optimal. So I think that's gonna be a noob trap at the beginning of the set. The way you itemize your front line. I hate the moment when I can only watch a new set, but I can't play it. Really? I love watching, when like a new game comes out and stuff like this, I love watching other streamers, even if I can't play it at the moment. I just want to soak up the knowledge. Oh, please tell me I give it to Jhin. Yes! Double strike Jhin. Okay. I probably should have... I don't think I right-click him here, but I probably should have right-clicked him. Just to see if his AD spikes during the double strike. Maybe I do it. I don't remember if I did it or not, but it would be cool to know. This guy has 6 blitzcranks. He's going for blitz 3 or something. Let's see. The double strike is working, I think. Yeah, so I actually, I'm wondering, like, it looks like he's actually firing faster instead of gaining an 80 spike, right? Oh. Because usually when you do like a Blade Master effect on a unit like Jhin, he would, instead of firing fast, I would just like gain a ton of 80, but here it actually looks like he's firing faster. It's interesting to know. More Thresh dice. Namikama. Yeah, you seem to getting that double tier 4 outcome a lot. Oh, and that is Galio 3-star. That is a 3-star tier 4 unit. Galio 3-star. With Aurelian 1 and Ogre 2. Yeah, he has a Grave 2, but his items are kind of bad. And well, after this game, I wrote to Riot. I'm like, hey guys, I think Galio's 3-star could use a buff. I don't think Galio... I mean, to be fair, like his backline was a bit messy, but man, like that was very, very underwhelming from the Galio 3-star. But you know who's not underwhelming? Blitzcrank 3. I can already spoil you one thing about Blitz 3. Pay attention to what happens at the end of the fight, because for the first time, I believe in TFT history, a 3-star legendary will interact with the enemy little legend. Like, watch this. Knock up, knock up, knock up, knock up. And now... No! He actually pulled. He pulled my sprite. What a jerk. GG.